How to improve sitting tolerance in children with autism, evidence-based ABA strategies. Does your child stand up after just a few seconds? Do they avoid sitting during meals, therapy, or school tasks? You're not alone. And more importantly, this is a teachable skill. In today's video, I will show you step-by-step, evidence-based ABA strategies on how to improve sitting tolerance in children with autism using practical, real-life examples that you can apply immediately. What is sitting tolerance? Sitting tolerance is the ability of a child to remain seated appropriately for a period of time during activities such as eating, learning tasks, group activities, therapy sessions. Remember, sitting is not automatic for many children with autism. It is a learned behavior. Why do children struggle to sit? Before teaching sitting, we must understand the reasons why they struggle to sit. Common reasons why children may exhibit poor sitting tolerance. 1. Avoidance or escape. Child avoids or escapes demands, for example, difficult tasks. 2. Access to preferred items. Child leaves seat to get toys, iPad, activity, or playground. 3. Sensory needs. Movement seeking, vestibular, or proprioceptive. 4. Attention seeking. Standing gets reactions from adults. Step-by-step ABA strategies. 1. Start with baseline. Know the child's limit. Measure how long the child can currently sit. Example, child sits for 10 seconds only. That is your starting point, not your goal. 2. Use shaping or gradual increase. Start where the child is and build step by step. That's the power of shaping. Behavior is built gradually, not forced. Do not jump to 10 minutes. Build slowly. Example progression. Day 1, 10 seconds. Day 2, 15 seconds. And day 3, 20 seconds. Gradually increase and reinforce success at each level. 3. Use highly motivating reinforcers. Reinforcement is key. Examples: iPad time, favorite snacks, toys. Praise. Use specific and enthusiastic praise such as great job, well done, nice work, you did it, excellent, I'm so proud of you, etc. Example: sit for 10 seconds then iPad. 4. Use first then strategy or Premack principle. A high probability or preferred behavior can be used to reinforce a low probability or less preferred behavior. In simple terms, first do something you don't like, then you get something you like. Make expectations clear. Example: first sit, then play. This increases compliance because the child knows what to do. The child knows what they will get. 5. Keep tasks short and successful. Do not overload the child. Do not require child to sit for 5 minutes doing hard tasks. Instead, ask child to sit for 10-20 seconds with easy tasks, and one instruction only at a time. Example: matching 2 pictures. Simple puzzle. 6. Use prompting or provide support or help. If the child cannot sit independently, help them. Types of prompt or help: gestural prompt or pointing to chair, verbal prompt, sit down, physical prompt, gentle guidance. Make sure to fade the prompts gradually. 7. Reinforce immediately. Timing is critical. Example: great sitting, immediate praise plus reward. Reinforcement must happen after the behavior. 8. Use visual supports. Children with autism are strong visual learners. Examples: visual timer makes time concrete and predictable. The red area decreasing, clear visual cue of time passing. Child watching builds time awareness. First, then board, visual reinforcement system. Child pointing, engagement and understanding. First, sit at table, low preferred task. Then, tablet time, high preferred reward. This visual strategy increases compliance and motivation. 9. Incorporate movement breaks for sensory needs. Examples: sit then jump, sit then run, sit then jump on trampoline. This helps regulate the child and improves tolerance. 10. Ignore minor avoidance or escape behaviors when safe. This strategy is part of planned ignoring plus extinction, escape maintained behavior, only used when behavior is mild and not harmful. Do not give attention or remove the demand when the child shows minor avoidance behaviors, so the behavior is not reinforced. Examples: 1. Whining during task. Situation: child is asked to match pictures. Behavior: I don't want, whining voice. What you do: stay calm, do not remove the task, continue instruction, match. Result: child learns whining does not escape the task. 2. Looking away, ignoring instructions. Situation: therapist says sit down. Behavior: child looks away, avoids eye contact. What you do: ignore avoidance, repeat prompt calmly. Sit down, use gestural physical prompt if needed. 3. Slow movement, delaying. Situation: instruction, come here. Behavior: child walks very slowly or pauses. What you do: do not say, okay, never mind, wait calmly. Prompt again if needed. Do not reinforce delay by removing demand. 4. Mild refusal, saying no. Situation: instruction, clean up toys. Behavior: child says no but is calm. What you do: ignore the no, repeat instruction, clean up, use prompt if needed. 5. Reaching for toys to escape task. Situation: working at table. Behavior: child tries to grab toys instead of working. What you do: block access to toy, ignore behavior, redirect, finish work. 6. Pretending to be tired. Situation: task demand given. Behavior: child says I'm sleepy, but no real fatigue. What you do: ignore verbal escape, continue task, provide help if needed. 7. Silence or not responding. Situation: instruction given. Behavior: child stays silent. What you do: ignore silence, prompt, gestural to physical if needed. Reinforce when child responds. Remember, be consistent. Consistency is key for this method. Behavior continues when it is reinforced. If escape behaviors lead to task removed, behavior increases. If ignored, no escape, behavior decreases. While ignoring minor behavior, continue instruction, use prompts, reinforce correct behavior immediately. Common mistakes to avoid: expecting too much too soon, using weak reinforcers, delaying reinforcement, giving long difficult tasks, inconsistency between caregivers. Real-life example: child, 5 years old, sits only 5 seconds. Intervention: set goal, 5 seconds. Use favorite toy car as reinforcer. Use first, then, sit, then car. Progress: Day 1, 5 seconds. Day 3, 10 seconds. Week 2, 30 seconds. Week 4, 2 minutes. This will result: child can now sit during short learning tasks. Remember, sitting is not just behavior, it is a foundation skill for learning, communication, and independence. With consistency, reinforcement, and the right strategies, progress is absolutely possible. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more evidence-based ABA strategies. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.